Entitled stepmom yells at me for not letting her kids into my room. Import info: I am a 15-year-old male. I have two sisters ages 14, Laura, and 16, Liz, and a few entitled step-siblings. I have anorexia, severe anxiety, and epilepsy, which I have a seizure alert dog / service dog, Chase, for. Chase is really close to me as I have had him for years and he is my best friend. I have been hospitalized for my anorexia and epilepsy. If I don't eat my food I have to get tubed, a tube that goes through my nose down into my stomach. Cast. M entitled mom. ES entitled sister. EB entitled brother. Story: our mom recently passed away a few months ago. My dad for some reason married a douchebag of a person afterward. My sisters and I hate her and her kids. We have a fairly big house in which M and her devil children moved in with us this week, so now me and my sister Liz have to share a room. We were okay with it since it was that or share a room with ES or EB. I usually set it in my room doing either homework, play games, or watching TV. Yesterday morning I was getting fed through a feeding tube and was drinking tea, peacefully chilling out playing some Minecraft because it was the weekend. When M bursts into our room demanding that I let ES and EB play, then when she sees my tube in my nose she screams like a dying banshee that had mental problems. It was so friggin' loud. Then she started yelling at me that I take it out because it would mess up her kid's brain. It's not like I'm a zombie in a horror movie, just a tube in my nose. I will admit I do wear a mask when I have it in public. Of course say no, and explain that it's how I eat. My dad came over to see what was up and he sees M looking at me. He pulled M out and explained why I had a tube in. I think she understood after that. Later that day, Liz was playing on her HTC Cosmos when someone comes knocking. I open the door to see Laura asking to play with Chase. I say sure and she comes in. Note: I don't handle loud noises very well, so I was fairly shaky after all the screaming. We are watching and laughing at Liz failing when we hear a knock at the door. It's none other than EB. He sees at Laura petting Chase and Liz playing on the HTC and he gets bright red. It looked like a bomb went off inside of him. He then starts screaming at me for not letting him play or pet Chase. I just shut the door. Then he knocks on the door again and when I open it M is standing there telling me to let her son in. Then she sees my tube still in and proceeds to try to rip it out, which is extremely painful. I slid to the floor coughing because the tube wasn't closed, so some of the fluid spilled into my airway and my nose. My dad came over right as I recovered from coughing and I realized that I had the pins and needles feeling spreading my legs, the sign of a seizure. After that I passed into a seizure for about 3 or 4 minutes. When I woke up I found Chase laying on me, M and ES watching me in horror. Liz was trying to calm me down and my dad looked like he was ready to have a fight with M for yelling at us again or something. He told M, ES to stop bothering us. They stopped for the rest of the weekend and me have still yet to talk to either of them. Damn, I hate my new stepmom. Edit: OMG, thank you so much for gold, smiley face. I love you all, thank you so much for your support. Love. Edit 2, thanks so much for the silver. Edit 3, thank you everyone, I really appreciate the support. I have started a diary and video evidence in my room. I don't really want to contact CPS or the police as I would feel really bad putting my family in foster care or something. Hopefully it doesn't become necessary. Again, thank you for your support. Also, just to clarify, my mom died 11 months ago and my dad married less than 1 month ago. Update: the police were not called. CPS is not involved at the time of this post. There has recently been another incident that has gotten CPS and the police involved. I am currently in the hospital and I will write about the outcome of M and my family once CPS is done with their investigation. Thanks for the support.